Hi everyone, MJ here on a very, very windy day. Oh my goodness, we're getting blown all over the place. Want to say hi to everyone on YouTube and on Periscope. Very windy today. I got to hold the gimbal. We are looking at the Taiwan Strait. Out there you can see the ocean. And this is a very interesting plain area. I have my lavalier mic on and my my little powder puff windscreen because it needs it. It's bad. According to my GPS, and I gotta brace myself because the wind's trying to blow me over, we're 106 meters above sea level, and you can see this is a huge plain. And people often ask me about tsunami danger in Taiwan. We're on the west coast, and that's the Taiwan Strait over there. Of course, if a tsunami somehow came in from this side, it might have a devastating effect on the plain area. But as you can see, there's a sheer drop off in a wall here and over there too. So yeah, it's not like we really have to worry about a 100-meter high tsunami wave coming in. So that's hey Stuart, how are you? At least there's that part of the protection. Now I'm getting blown very badly in the wind, and our next point here. Hi everyone, MJ here. We had a nice time last night with our late night stream, and I appreciate you guys indulging me on my little karaoke exploit. So glad to see you too. Thanks, Hoodoos. All right. My lips are dry again. I got to use my lip gloss. I haven't been in the field that much lately, and so I wanted to do some field work for you guys today. It is such a beautiful day. We did have a typhoon come through here, but it missed us and hit Japan. So our weather is actually incredible. It's almost like a fall day here on this October 1st, which translates as basically the hall of celestial morality. I think I would translate that. Let me show you this place. Icon, so it should be fine with the wind. 10, okay, it's reversed. The letters are reversed, but 10 means day, but it also means celestial, and it can mean other things like majestic in a grand supernatural way. The middle word is de, and that means like morality, ethics, and then the final word tang means hall. So it's the hallway. It's a hall, and yeah, some religions call their meeting places halls or something like that, and so that's what this is. This is a temple, but it's a hall dedicated to a specific branch, I guess you would say. All right, so I'm going to walk up these steps here. I'm not looking at the screen so much. I'm looking at where I'm walking because I don't want to fall down on camera. All right, so if you are so inclined, please share out the broadcast. I had 11,000 views last night. It's so amazing. We're probably going to get 50 today. That's just how it is. All right. Now, this is a very interesting temple complex because it's symmetrical on both sides. By the way, I could see this on my way up here. I could see this from far, far away. Really driving up through the town, it was really evident, prominent. Big drum up here that they beat for ceremonial purposes. And if we pan past the temple to the other side, we see a similar structure on this side, only this one has a bell up here. All right, now that in the distance is the ghost money burner. Now I'm in no particular hurry but you're not going to believe what's inside. It's in Xinfeng. What you can do is, if you can copy the Chinese words in the title and just look on Google Maps, you can find it right there. It's in Xinfeng. We're actually not that close to the coast. We're just up so high we can see it. Now this is the ceremonial burner. It looks like it's out today. Now all the new burners have to have an atmospheric scrubber on it to kill the, hey, how you doing, Rod? To kill the emissions. So this one is old. It exists, you know, since before that, you know. So yeah, the place is called Xinfeng, and in Pinyin it's spelled Xinfen. On the side here, which I've never actually been in, but I've just walked through here. Sometimes, yep, the stray dogs are here, so we got to be careful. Sometimes they get a little aggressive. They think they live here. All right, now this is a little courtyard they got in the middle. Here the wind is terrible, so we're going to go back around here to the main part, and I'm going to show you the inside now. All right, go up to the front. Unfortunately, even though Taiwan is a safe place, there is a problem with vandalism sometimes, and unfortunately over this ornamental artwork because they don't want anybody to damage it. It's hard to see through the cage, but it is a huge dragon. And we see dragons up here with the name of the temple on it, on this outdoor burner. Yeah. So this is a huge casting. Huge, there's a stray dog down the bottom staying out of the sun. There's a huge piece of incense up here too. So these dragons are on the side, and that's the name of the temple. That's the name of the temple right there. And I'll show you some of the ornamental work up top. I've got my wide angle lens on. Hopefully you can see this. Some of it needs to be redone, but it's all okay. And there's one of the main doors. They all have thresholds over them. And some of our stray dogs here. Unfortunately, Taiwan is known for stray dogs too. And all right, I always take my hat off when I go into buildings. So, all right, how's the sound? You should be able to hear me okay. Let's go inside, and I want to show you the temple. We're going to step over the threshold. Nobody's in here, I don't think. Oh, a couple guys are in here. Okay, I'm going to talk quiet. Okay, of course there's literature and so forth that you can look at if you're interested. And then I'm going to change to full screen mode on this. Hold on a second. It's unresponsive. Full preview, there we go. Okay. And these are areas that you can kneel and sit and pray. But what's really impressive are these huge deities up here, and these things are giant. And let me see, even though I got the wide angle lens, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Here's what they look like up close. Now don't ask me the name of these guys because I don't know. I was reading online about this temple, and although it appears to be, by its appearance, a Taoist temple, it apparently encompasses many Buddhist attributes. It is quite high. There's actually a balcony up there, second story. I don't know how to get up there. I don't know if I'd want to go up there. But they actually have they have a crane to hand crank stuff to bring it up. I don't know what they're bringing up there. So I just don't know how you would get up there if they got like a hand cranked, crane. So this is the main floor. And of course, this is the table up front where you burn incense and do what you do. But back here are some sacrificial tables. Now, when you're visiting temples, never set anything down on these tables. We talked about this before, because these tables are for sacrifices. If you put your iPhone 7 down there, you just dedicate it to, hello, yeah, you dedicated it to the temple. So, 谢谢. Dedicated to the temple. 哦，不要，不要谢谢，不要谢谢。 Just asked me if I wanted some coffee or tea. And these are the artifacts. These are the jaw sticks, and these are the crescent moon-shaped objects that are used to ask questions. Over here is ghost money. You can buy the ghost money and burn that outside, and it's all donation-based. I asked one time how much it was, how much this stuff cost, and they just said it's all donation-based, whatever you want to give. So here's kind of a beauty shot of the main hall. And the deities, you can see how huge they are. They're just almost overwhelming. Not the biggest ones I've seen. The biggest Buddha, sitting Buddha, in Taiwan is down in South Taiwan. And if you look at previous broadcasts that I've done on this channel, you will see that broadcast from Kaohsiung that I did in 2016. Okay, we're going to go back outside. And temples often have little places to sit and hang out, if you're so inclined. And you don't have to be a member of the temple or anything. But they've got a nice little place over here that regulations with things like alcohol. So you can like bring some alcohol, you know, whiskey or whatever you want, beer, and just sit out here. These are rough heat. That's the view you've got out here. Beautiful view. And let me see if I can do this, because we don't have quite as much wind in this section. That's the beach right down there. So there is a beach. It just probably won't be many people on it. There's a jetty out there too. A couple of wind generation machines right there. Whoa, we're getting blown around a lot. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's the military, the Air Force, to me anyway. Right next to this big temple, and you can see it's a huge complex, there is a mini temple. And there's lots of these mini temples around Taiwan. And yeah, this has a different name on it, but it still has the ethics, morality word on it. And it says upright ethics, basically is what it says. And so this is a teeny tiny little room. Look at this thing. This is like, wow. And it's got a fluorescent light in the ceiling and these old tiles, these old beams. And it's basically a concrete room. Concrete like a terrazzo table, incense burner, and 3 little stools for kneeling on. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. And out here is a small burner. Now this looks like a barbecue, but it's not. It's got you can see it's got like an angled pipe on it. But you see a lot of people burning ghost money at home. You can buy these in the store and just use them at your home if you wish. So we're on the flight path to the Taiwan International Airport. So they fly right over us here in Xinfeng. So that is about it. That's the whole complex. I'll just go through to the front again so you can see it. I got quite a rig today with a clamp holding the, also it's plugged into the power system on the gimbal so we don't run out of battery. All right. Oh, one thing I didn't show you is there's a school right across the street. And I believe it's a high school, if memory serves. It's a high school. But standing right in the middle, this is what the main temple looks like on the wide-angle lens. Thanks for joining, everyone. Thanks for watching Taiwan Live TV. I appreciate your comments, and if you're on YouTube, you can leave us a comment on the video afterwards. We are simultaneously broadcasting on YouTube and Periscope. Thanks so much for joining. You take care now. Have a great afternoon, morning, evening, wherever you are. I'm going to say it's Ai Jen from Taiwan.